Anyway, happy Valentine's Day,
Hello.
everyone. Welcome in. Jason and Alicia here with you.
Yes, it's going to heat up today for Valentine's Day, and maybe not in terms of the weather, but tomorrow, we're dealing with snow.
Yes, huge changes on the way. Now, parents getting ready for Valentine's Day, you hear the word snow, you think, okay, let's put them in all the snow gear. Not today. It's actually super warm out there. We'll stay in the low to mid 30s at the bus stop, and kids go home at 2, 3, 4. Not going to be snowing yet. I think you're okay. Now, tomorrow, totally different story. Get the snow pants ready for tomorrow. 35 degrees out there right now. Super warm. We've got this one little batch of clouds coming in here. We might drop a little bit as we clear out, but a very warm day today. Then we see the transition from rain to snow. And to give you a little taste of this, yes, this is overnight breaking. The winter weather advisory is now for the Twin Cities up to Anoka County. This is for 2 to 4 inches of snow widespread. We got to map it out. Let's time it out for you in your forecast coming up.
John, thank you. Taking a look at the roads for you this morning. 62 at 43rd Avenue, not bad. MnDOT is reporting a crash on 494 not far from the airport near Bloomington. We'll try to pop it up on a camera here and take a look real quick. I'm not seeing anything in that area, but I'll keep tabs on it and have an update coming up in just a few minutes.
Turning to some breaking news overnight. In the last hour, we confirmed police in North Minneapolis are investigating a deadly shooting.
Cece is live at police headquarters with what we know at this hour. Good morning, Cece.
Good morning. About an hour ago, Minneapolis police were able to confirm to us that a man was shot and killed in North Minneapolis. They're still working to learn more information about what happened, though, so we have to wait for that information, too. But as of 6 a.m., the scene is clear, so we did move on down here to the police station downtown. But if you take a look at your screen, we do have new video from when this situation did happen. When the shooting first happened, there was a heavy police presence, multiple squad cars, and crime scene tape. Our photographer on scene said there was a body there, which we have confirmed. It was the man who died. There was a few crime scene markers around it. Police confirmed to us, too, that they still need to get the identity of the person. We also saw forensics arrive at the scene. As you saw at the start of the video, the intersection where this happened was blocked off. That is now back open this morning. Now, we do know that no arrests have been made at this point this morning, but police did tell us just about 30 minutes ago that they're still investigating and it's still active. Guys.
All right, thanks for the update, Cece. Appreciate it. Developing right now, 4 of the most prolific suspects charged with targeting rideshare drivers and violent carjacking attacks are expected to be sentenced in federal court in the coming days. So far, Shavirio Childs Young received 8 years in prison, and Javion Tate received 6.5. The 2 others will be sentenced in the next few days. Prosecutors say they targeted at least 50 immigrant Uber and Lyft drivers. They threatened to kill the drivers and violently force them to provide passwords to their cell phones and accounts.
We now know the name of skater critically injured during the Disney on Ice show over the weekend. Anastasia Olson is a celebrated skater from Michigan. Her banner hangs inside an Ann Arbor rink where she won silver at the U.S. National Figure Skating Championship back in 2009. So Olson remains hospitalized here in Minneapolis. Her former partner says he's certain Olson will want to be back on the ice as soon as she's able.
I know for a fact that she's a skater through and through, that she's going to get back on the ice. Someday soon. I know that she's a fighter and she'll do anything for this sport.
We've also learned Olson dedicated much of her time to coaching younger skaters after her competitive career was over. It's not clear how long her recovery will take.
This morning, a family in New Hope is feeling overwhelmed and shocked as their community supports them following a devastating fire. The fire destroyed the Jacobsons' garage and inside the van that they used for their son, Lucas. Lucas has cerebral palsy, and that van was the easiest way to help him get around. But they might not be without a van for too long. A GoFundMe started by a family friend has already surpassed their goal of $25,000. Now all the family can say is thank you.
One of my mom's friends started the GoFundMe. It just all came about so fast. It's so comforting to know that you have so many people that care about you. Yeah.
If you'd like to help this family, we have a link in the story posted right now at KARE11.com.
It's time now, 6:05. Let's turn now to a historic moment in Washington, D.C. Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas is set to stand trial in the Senate. In the last 12 hours, the House voted to impeach him by a single vote. This is the first time in nearly 150 years a cabinet member will face an impeachment trial. The House saying it's because of how he handled the immigration situation at the southern border. The impeachment vote did fail in the House last week. The Senate isn't likely to remove him from office.
Well, here at home, a rise in unruly fans at youth sports has one state lawmaker wanting to fine them $1,000. Representative John Hewitt will introduce a bill next week that would fine fans $1,000 if they disrupt a game. That includes interfering with refs or players. Representative Hewitt has been a referee for 2 decades and says fans have followed his colleagues home, thrown popcorn at them, and even ripped their whistles off.
We forget that this is a game and that it's an experience for those students, and you want it to be a positive experience. This is not a positive experience.
The money collected will be put in a new fund to hire and train more referees and host new clinics. If you're fined, you would have 15 days to request a hearing and plead your case.
Well, the party is over this morning in New Orleans, but just hours ago, hundreds of thousands of people filled the streets celebrating Mardi Gras. This is a video from the parade that stretched 5 miles and went on for about 4 hours. They really know how to party down there in New Orleans. So the day after Fat Tuesday is always Ash Wednesday. That's the kickoff to Lent. That's a 40-day period of prayer, penance, and fasting that leads up to Easter.
Well, of course, today is also Valentine's Day, which means floral shops like Bachman's are all hands on deck. They're making sure you've got a special arrangement for that special someone. Designers work for months, creating thousands of pieces for those last-minute shoppers. The operation involves 40,000 roses, 85,000 tulips, and more than 1,000 deliveries today alone. Well, the next 2 weekends feature 2 huge skiing events, but they're missing something pretty important, and that's all the snow.
And we're finally getting snow tonight, as John said, but is it too late for the Berkey and the Cross Country Skiing World Cup? Michelle is live with an update on those big races. Michelle.
Well, good morning to you guys. Team USA is arriving this morning to the Twin Cities for the Cross Country World Cup. And as John mentioned, the Metro could be seeing about 1 or 2 inches of that snow. So it looks like nature could be on their side. Well, that is good news for the Loped Cup organizers who've spent the past week making the snow. And it's for a big cause. 72 hours from now, the best cross-country skiers from the entire world will compete in the first World Cup race to be held on U.S. soil in 20 years. We're hearing a similar story from our neighbors in northwest Wisconsin. Slumberland Berkey organizers say a lack of snow forced them to make shorter loops and trails with fake snow and spread skiers out over several days. Now, just 10 days out, their latest updates say they moved a lot of snow earlier this week. So in 30 minutes, we'll talk weather again, this time about your home. Homeowners, I'll explain to you why the changing weather could impact your insurance premiums.